So now we leave the mines, and they boot us up here in the area called the Valley of the Tombs.
Bane Questington.
No, this is the Valley of the Tombs. I know this one. And since it's the Valley of the Tombs, maybe this is it's a good place to leave dead people. I just in general.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you might not have to if you healed everyone.
We're fine. Everything's fine.
Not go crazy.
We're fine. How are you?
It's just a bunch of like wizards and archers over here. Everything's cool. So this will be all right. We've got a new spellcaster in our crew, and everything's. Oh, so they've cast Rigid Thinking on Goat, which means eventually he's going to give up and leave the fight. But everyone else is fine. Roughly fine. See, they made it through all those. I think. Did they? They did. Oh, all right. So Jahir is held. Goat left the fight. And I think the next thing that happens is
Everybody dies.
Things aren't looking up for our adventurers.
Khaled falls asleep. So now it's on Zan, our new recruit.
He might be right. Your quest is vain.
No, he's fine. He's a glass cannon, and those are super powerful, right?
Yeah, especially when it's 2v1.
Well, Khaled's back awake. Everything's cool. Also, when you give him a Wand of Frost, everything is pretty good.
You use like half the charges.
I know.
It's not like you can just cheat more into your inventory whenever you want.
Well, but maybe I'll find like other wands or something. Anyway, so that's another like person who's looking for us to kill us for just whatever. You know, no real good reason. But there's some good armor to be looted, and I accidentally drank that one. I was just supposed to put it back in there.
Whoops!
Oh no!
What happened there?
But everything's fine. You know, this one you definitely don't want to drink because it makes you explode in fire. It doesn't kill you, but it probably kills anyone who's in front of you.
I just about spit beer all over my monitor. Don't do that to me.
Well, I mean, sometimes. Oh, and here's one of the tombs, one of the actual tombs. This one has a ghoul, a single ghoul, not a bag, and a bat. Single ghoul and a bat, not a big deal. Ta-da!
Okay, loud and clear. I understand, old man.
And yeah, not very exciting, but it's important
It's
to
kind of
clean things up.
upsetting that you robbed that grave.
Why? That guy didn't need it anymore.
You fuck with me too long, you get fucked with.
And this man has a dagger, and he has to return it to something.
Those angry dogs.
No,
Finally survives wolf
Right
pack.
in
he's
there.
got our dagger. No, he has to return it to whoever's in the tomb behind us. He says it's way off to the east, but it's just right there. And then he goes and runs inside anyway. But, yep. I love that old movie, 12 Angry Dogs. Nobody? Okay, fine.
One angry dog and 200 solemn faces.
Okay, loud and clear. I understand, old man.
So this is a revenant, which this is the first time we've run into one. And, you know, they're undead, so they do some not nice stuff, but we're not going to give them that cool dagger we just got. So,
You're gonna let him kill your party.
well, I'm not going to let him kill me.
You are in a graveyard.
Yep. I mean, I think the deal is if we take one of the residents out, we have to, like, put another resident in. And I was, like,
Okay.
looking to see if he had any healing potions, but he doesn't.
You know, for all the inventory problems you'd have, you'd think you'd, shove potions into your
I got a bag of holding.
wounded teammate.
He's like, put your dukes up. I'm like,
So we got to take all of Khaled's stuff now. We only got 3 people to carry things. But we don't want his helmet because his helmet is not very good. So we're gonna leave his helmet here as a little memorial.
Oh, yeah.
Bye, Khaled. It's been great. And the bat has nothing to say to you.
If only you had ever healed him.
Bye.
A basic amount of first aid, even.
Oh, and this dude is like experimenting on oozes. So if you choose the second dialogue option, you can either tell him that he's mad and then he'll run away, or you can ask to copy the spell from him and then he'll attack you. And we want to take stuff from his body, so we're going to tell him that we want his spell. Also, if he attacks us, he attacks with less oozes than he sets on us when he runs away. So,
Life
yeah,
is so
Better all around.
yeah, this is a much better fight. Watch this. This is great. You do a little bit of setup. I'm gonna attack the big guy.
Servant
Here it
You
comes
lose a
out.
party member.
Nope.
Or the fallen.
For her fallen husband. Now it means something to her. Yeah,
Is she about to join the fallen?
not right now. But I mean, you know, if we encounter another tomb that needs an occupant.
I suppose.
Yeah. So,
It's
Because-
funny that ooze took the longest to kill.
well, they're resistant to cold, I think. So I didn't want to waste the Wand of Frost. Yeah.
Oh, here's another tomb.
Yep. Third
Doesn't
tomb.
he have real spells?
Oh, probably, but he's an enchanter. So his spells are crap.
You know, before you go in there, you might consider something to heal someone.
Nah.
Or at least level her up.
I'm not going to take him in with me. I'm just
Okay, loud and
having some good
clear. I
potions, and I'm going to
understand.
go in on my own here.
Why bother leveling her up if she's just gonna die right away?
She'll get more hit points if you level her up.
So these guys are ghasts, and they can hit you to take levels down, and they can cause nausea. And they can hold. But I took a potion of free action, which I think is preventing the paralysis, and a potion of heroism, which makes me fight at a higher level. So, yes. And then I was confused by those other 2 tombs, but those are the other
Yeah.
tombs we were in. And then here I tried to put armor on Khaled, and I'm like, oh, right, he's dead. Yeah. I don't know, this part is slow, but... Oh, we got some cool arrows. I'm going to eventually switch over to, like, the better arrows, because we have so many. Yeah, and that's all that's in here. I go back to check out the other tomb just because I'm like, bye, Khaled. Oh, these rooms are the same. Bye.
Bye.